get it. They don't get it.
So, but if you don't give us, how are we going to take it?
That's it.
That's what we're talking about.
All right, guys, it is the Sunnyside Show, and it's always a jolly ride when you have the trio of these amazing ladies in the studio. Now, today is not going to be an exception, because we're here again with something very interesting to talk about. We encourage you to indulge us. All right, it's going to be a very smart conversation because of time. So please call in and tell us, or you can just drop your thoughts via the WhatsApp portal
number
as we go conversational. So on the conversation this afternoon, listen, we're actually asking a very critical question.
Okay.
Marriage before 30, is it a tradition or just societal pressure? Because if you are in your mid to late 20s right now, chances are you've had it all. When are we coming to eat rice? I'm sure you get these questions a lot. Don't wait too long, your mates are already married. For some, marriage before 30 is seen as the ideal, stable, respectable, and expected. Now, but for others, it feels like a ticking clock. One that society, family, and even social media won't stop reminding you about. So today we are asking, are people getting married because they are ready or because they are being rushed? Let's start with you, sweet
Why are they starting with me?
No, we have to start with you because you are the Gen Z in the studio right now.
Did you see her expression? And why?
Okay, I think this whole marriage before 30 is just, will I say, pressure from society.
Okay.
Because who are you really at 30? You are just starting life now. Like that. You are not old now. You're young, very young girl.
Why are you looking at me? What were you expecting to hear?
No, because
what were you expecting?
When I mean you're just starting life, when I mean you're just starting life, especially if you're in Nigeria, okay?
Yeah.
And you didn't have the opportunity to go to school on time. Well, let's just say before you finish school, finish everything, the whole main independence, most times, if you two start, it starts as 23 or 24 or 25. So 24 to 30 is not just 5 years. You've just been alive for 5 years. What do you know? If I had married before now, I would have married rubbish. I would have married for the wrong reason. Because
really?
Because what is making me to marry? If you ask me then, I say I want somebody that is rich. I want a fine, tall, dark skin. Very nonsense, rubbish priorities.
No, but ladies even in their 30s are still saying this.
No, but I'm saying at 30, you know what you want. You know who you are completely. At 30, you are mature. You know, that's why it seems like women in their 30s are hard to, they are forming. Men will say they are not forming because they know they say, if you tell me 22-year-old girl anything, I will believe you. I will not believe you now.
Okay, so are you in your 30s now or you're in your late 20s?
Approaching the 30s.
Okay, so it means we shouldn't expect to eat jollof rice
very soon. Because from the way she's saying,
jollof rice will even come next month. I can date for 1 week and we'll marry.
Okay, you don't like the long dating courtship. You don't like the long courtship.
I think the only reason why people should court for long is because he's not financially stable. And I don't even know why you are with someone that is not financially stable.
Stop staring at me. What were you expecting from Sweet Terry?
No, wait, let me say, I think what I mean that dating for long because he's not financially capable of starting a family yet.
Yeah.
But when you have a man that is financially capable, let's say a single man like this, like the way Mr. Yudi now, they 3 bedroom. He get 3 bedroom, get car. He can take care of himself. He can take care of his family. Then we're not dating for 2. What is 2?
You need time.
Okay, now wait. Before she goes further, right? Calm down now. Your blood today hot. Now let me trip in before we move on. Right? For you feel dating for too long or cutting for long is because the person is not financially stable.
That should be the reason.
No,
yes.
But for me, right?
Okay.
Dating for long is opportunity, time for you to get to know this person before you get married.
So how many years should you take to know the person? Like how long? Is it 1 year? Is it 2 years?
Okay, I think we're already,
Okay, sorry.
That should be for next Wednesday.
Sorry, but I'm just saying that I think the whole 30s thing, because growing up, I used to feel like, geez, this woman is not 30, she's so old. But the other day, I think I was telling Mr. Sunday, I don't even know who I was telling, I was going home and bike men and people on the street were like, Smally. I say, oh, me, Smally, this is amazing. But back then, when I see people who are in their 30s, I used to be like, they're so old.
Yeah.
But now I realize it's just, you are just young.
Okay. I think it has to do with your nature too.
All right.
There are some persons in their 30s, they're already looking older.
It's because they are stressed. They are too stressed.
It's not stress.
They are stressing themselves too much.
All right, Holy Ray.
Oh my God.
Marriage before 30, is it a tradition or pressure for you?
Yes, for me, number one, I would say is a tradition. But before I go details, you know, today is way back Wednesday.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's old school, right? So now I'm going to take it back in time. When people get married, like my mom, for instance, sorry for bringing family in, she told us she got married to my dad before she was 15. Now that marriage is not that kind of marriage that they have to start intimacy. It's just kind of, this kindred loves your daughter from your kindred.
Okay.
So they bring a tail of horse in your compound. You have to deliver the child. After they lock them up in a room, they will now come and do bride price and all of that. But away from that now, historically, right, people married younger due to shorter life expectancies, the necessity of agricultural labor, and the economic, social, and reproductive needs of the time. Apart from that now, marriage was primarily an economic alliance, a mechanism for creating social stability, and a way for men to gain help for labor. Now, African way, from where we come from, they'll tell you, once you're married to this family, when it's time for farming, you get help with your farm. You get your in-laws, you know now, your in-laws will come to support with farming and all of that. So it was more than just peer or pressure and all of that. And then if you look at it from a different perspective, which is maybe the economic necessity and labor now, in a society where, like us now, families who needed workers, children and spouses were essential for farming. So making early marriage to begin building a family and a practical necessity, because they need extra hands. So they need to marry early, because then it was more like, what can you produce? What is your farm produce? So it was like a competition. So you want to marry in time, you want to extend your family. That's why we have our great grandparents having like 17 wives, 15 wives. I'm just talking for someone listening to me now, knowing your own family, your grandfather had over 15 wives and all of that.
When he's not King Solomon in the Bible.
When he's not King Solomon, yes. For them it was pride. It was a pride of, okay, I have a big farmland. I'm capable. You understand? Because if you check,
it shows you are rich now.
It shows you are rich. A large family. Yeah. So that was it for me. But bringing it to today, I remember you said you're taking us back in time and back to the present, right?
Yeah.
So if you look at it for today now, I would say it's peer pressure. It's pressure. But before now, in the olden days, it was nothing but just something that you're supposed to do at your own convenient time.
Okay. Well, my parents actually, my dad actually got married to my mom when she was below 20, if I'm not mistaken. And for them then, it was just okay. And I think, I mean, someone who wants to compare what was obtainable then to what we have now, like, I mean, how is it that our parents actually got married before 20?
Before 20.
And then now we see some men in some part of the country, especially, who are known, for marrying very,
older age.
No, they marry younger girls.
Oh, that younger
like,
girl,
way younger than you are, right? And then we raise, dust. Like, why? That is wrong. This girl is too small. She's too young for you to get married. But we forget in a hurry that this was, the trend back then. But the only difference would be that maybe our mothers were more cool-headed.
No, they were.
Okay, yes.
They were more cool-headed.
No, I don't think cool-headed is the word, but go ahead.
No, they were.
They were more mannered.
Yeah.
They were well, domesticated by their mothers and their aunts.
All these words they are using, they are trigger words.
No, they're not trigger words.
That's a fact.
You can't say that. What did you even say? They are not what?
Uche now that you see now that she's Gen Z.
I don't understand.
Uche who cannot even cook egusi soup.
Hey, that's not true. No, that's not true.
She can make scrambled eggs.
I made vegetable soup yesterday. You need to make vegetable soup.
She can make scrambled eggs and yam.
Yeah, scrambled egg and yam.
The point I'm trying to make is for me, marriage before 30 does not really happen because of tradition or pressure in this modern day and time.
Yeah.
I personally had, dreams and, expectations, like very high ones then, when I wasn't even, 30 yet, in my 20s, as a matter of fact. To me, I would like to settle down, when I'm in my mid-20s, 25-ish, 26 and all of that. But of course, here we are.
That's it.
And at the time, of course, marriage proposal came. You know? But my mom was like, no, you need to focus on your studies.
No, let me, they never bring marriage proposal. So what will happen?
You have bad character. That is why. So my mom was like, no, you need to focus on studies. You need to read your books, focus on, go to school first, graduate, go for NYC, secure a job, be financially independent before you talk about marriage. And I'm like, okay, if you say so. Then I remember his name, Ben, one fine Igbo guy like that. No, but my numero, no, don't get it twisted. And that was how Ben left the picture. And Ben was way older than I was at the time. You understand? That was also a concern for my mom. Okay. So at the end of the day, I clocked 30. The moment I clocked 30, I felt a little bit of pressure because a number of my friends at the time were married.
Me and my friends don't born like 3 children like this.
They were married. And to me, I'm like, oh God, I'm so left behind. Look at my friends, they're already married. Now I'm 30, I am not married. I don't have a child. I don't even have a car. I don't even have a house to my name or in my name. And I'm just here, God.
Troubling
in
your
the next
thoughts.
10 years, I'll be 40. What is going on? God, you have to do something. But I just feel that at the end of the day, God's time is always
the best,
Because anyways, I'm sure that a number of people who follow me on Facebook, they already know how old I am because I already declared my age, publicly.
Oh, really?
But,
you did?
Of course. I mean, I am very proud.
Did you also declare your assets publicly?
No, why should I declare my assets? Do I have assets? No people get assets, they declare assets. Why they do that? That's so,
let's know if from there, Chairman will have to take a closer look at you.
So at 33, right? I am very proud to say that I don't feel left behind. I don't feel left behind. And even though I don't have a car, right? I don't have a house.
Don't have a property.
I don't have a property, thank you.
Yes,
I don't
but we are working towards it.
Of course, but I don't feel pressured.
Sweet Terry, who gets I know they talk, sure you know.
Who get
the property? I know they talk now.
I know get the property.
So for me,
don't get it.
For me, with what we're seeing right now, it is not exactly a pressure or tradition, because now we even see girls, the Gen Zs. Look at Yabojo's daughter. How old is she?
At 25. She's just 25 now.
She's married, happily married, and she's got a son.
Yeah.
You also look at what's her name? There's this young, beautiful, lady from Anambra State.
Regina Daniels too, married early too.
Her name is Kene.
Yes. Omenwa. Not that one, but
no.
Okay.
Let me just, and Regina Daniels as well.
Yeah,
I mean,
Regina
she got
Daniels
married.
as well.
Even Ivy.
Yeah, Ivy too.
Thank you very much.
Ivy too.
And a host of others.
But I think it's very good to marry early, because if you check it, marrying early too, you give birth to very beautiful kids. Yes, because at that time your blood is still yummy, you know. So marrying early, typically maybe in the early to mid 20s, can be beneficial, offering different advantages like growing together, building stability from scratch, having more energy for parenting. I mean, there's a lot of benefits getting married early.
Okay, this is the Kenya I'm talking about.
Okay, Kenya Okonkwo.
Yeah, she's actually 26 years old.
Okay.
And she is married.
Okay.
Like, happily married, I believe. All right. So I think people should just be realistic. We've gone past the era where someone will pressure you that if you like, don't get married. If you like, get married. It's your choice. Let's take this call.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Good afternoon to you.
This is Regan from Lifecam. Actually, I'm a rapper, so I heard you guys talking about this, so I decided to chip in.
Okay, please go ahead.
Why would a man engage a lady for 2 years and not even thinking of getting married? Is it fine on somebody?
The network is not stable.
We can barely hear you.
Kindly call us back. Thank you very, very much.
There is no time, so maybe you just send it to us as WhatsApp message.
Right.
Okay. But I think I heard something about somebody dating someone for 2 years and you're not getting engaged. Yeah. My dear sister, if you're hearing me this afternoon, somebody is engaged to you for more than 2 years. Pack your bag and go.
No, it's different strokes for different folks.
It's okay.
How many years do you want to date somebody's child?
No,
if after the dating, you don't still put a ring for finger 2 years.
If it's an agreement after the proposal, say, I mean, we'll not marry now.
Let's hold on.
No, be say you go ask the boy. The boy go say, I'm working on it.
Have you not seen stories on social media where someone is engaged to someone and the same guy keeping this lady for 2-3 years plus was getting married to another lady?
It's alright.
Well,
in another place.
I personally do not subscribe to long engagement.
What is the engagement?
But
what is it? Can't we just marry straight? What are we engaging?
I think.
What engaging to who?
Engaging
for what?
This whole engagement thing. I think it's just
all these things are just.
It's just.
Come and put me in my. Come and remove me from my house so I stop paying rent.
No, I think the best thing to do is do your thing in silence, in secret.
Yeah.
When you now know that I'm the person for you, you know I am your spec, right? Engage me today, marry me the next week.
All these things should be sharp now.
Sweet and sharp.
we have a truckload of questions I would like to get answers to. Do you think 30 is a deadline for marriage or just a social illusion? Have you ever felt
sorry
about that?
Because I actually saw a story that COVID is back.
COVID is back. Well, who is there? Give us is it face mask? Is it face mask? Because I spoke Akwa now.
And I've been coughing since then. I don't know what is going on.
Hey, give us face mask, please. Collect the money first.
Social distancing.
It's not COVID. It's not COVID. So,
yeah, we're joking about that.
Right.
Yeah.
So still looking at what we're discussing, have you ever felt pressured by family or friends to settle down? What did that feel like?
Are you sure we will not take this conversation to the next hour?
I think we should.
Because this time is too short for us to talk about this. And we're already having people trying to call. So let's give them the opportunity, so that we can, demystify all of this and get a proper reactions on it. Because a lot of persons are mistaken. My peers group, my friends are getting married to. I am supposed to get married. I mean, see, this early marriage thing is individual thing. You check yourself, you know your plans. There are people who, before they are even 25, they already have their agendas of what they want to achieve. In 20 has a thing for older men. So it has always been her plan, and also that she wanted to get married early. So she wasn't that kind of person that said, I want to make money until I'm this, until I'm that. For some of us that are still wasting our time and deceiving ourselves, that life begins at 40. On our words on.
But life begins at 40.
Yes. So thank God my own has started
begins
now.
at 90. If it's like that.
My own has started.
My life begins at the day when they born you. I don't know how this life begins at.
Okay, guys. Well, the ladies here have actually suggested that we drag this conversation.
It has to go on
further. I mean, it's almost 1 p.m. If not 1 p.m.
Then at the 1 p.m. it can now be. Why do you think early marriage was, doable in the previous years, like in the past?
She has said that now. She said women. What did you say? Women are more.
Our mothers then. The fact they were well mannered.
They were well mannered. You're still saying, and that is that manner.
Your definition
is that
of well mannered is the fact that they were taking things that they should not.
You see,
we've woken up, Abby.
Yes,
we've woken up.
That well mannered. This is the word that she doesn't want to hear.
She's saying that the present day girls or ladies, those
days your husband will walk in with another woman, you will go and serve them food. Who is going to do that one this world today?
But at least men are not doing that.
No, did you see that video that went viral of that woman that went to spray her husband getting married?
Yes, the man they explained tire.
The man was getting married to another woman when he had a wife, and she wasn't a wife. She came to the marriage and she was spraying him. He was explaining. She was not listening. She was spraying. Shobi, you say you want to marry. I am here to support your wedding. I think that was the
let's go.
Video.
Thank you.
Okay.
We have to go now.
All right. It's already a minute past 1 p.m. So the conversation continues. And, you know, the topical question for today is marriage before 30, a tradition or mere pressure? And, you know, just to tag other questions along, is it better to marry early and grow together or wait until you're fully ready? And are women under more pressure than men when it comes to marriage, you know, timing? I think, yes, women are actually, you know, under pressure. They are under more pressure compared to
no,
the men.
women are under more pressure than the men, actually, because they feel like you're a woman. Your time might expire. Yes, your time might expire. See, woman, the way we grow, that's why, I've forgotten something, but I know there was one point my dad was, you know, talking to my elder sister, and he says, if your man is 5 years and above older than you, you guys can blend. Why? Because according to him, I don't know if that's the fact, but according to him, women are more matured. Women grow like flower. Women are more understanding. Now, for him, men have this lower, shall I call it IQ or something? So now, when it comes to maturity,
you mean men have low IQ?
No, that's not what I mean. I just said I don't know. I'm looking for the right word. I'm looking for the right word to use. Now, when they are your senior, 5 years and above, the maturity will blend, according to my daddy. Then it means you are not struggling, you know, to deal with a man. Instead, you guys will blend because you will understand him and he will understand you. But for him, it is very, very important that your husband or your man should be years ahead of you.
Okay. All right. We have a message here, and this one is from Joseph. Joseph from Jai says, good afternoon.
Like now, UD can be 45. You marry a girl of 30.
That's a fair.
That's a fair one.
That's a fair one. Now, Joseph from Jai says, good afternoon, Omoife, Holy Ray, and Sweet Terry. Marriage before 30 is pressure in the southern part of Nigeria, and it is tradition in the north.
Okay.
In the south, they have a standard of living. Omoife, this question goes to you straight.
Okay.
My question is, those 700 couples that one governor conducted a mass wedding for, is that not tradition or pressure? Omoife, I'm waiting. For those girls that date a man for 2 years, have it in mind that the very man you're dating for 2 years is looking for someone to substitute you with.
Simple.
Can anyone be drinking free milk and plan to buy it?
Yeah. I don't get it.
He says no.
Milk, how?
I don't get it. Joseph, thank you.
No, he said, can anyone be drinking free milk? Sweet Terry is asking me milk, how? What do you mean milk, how? Milk now, milk. He said milk, how? It's not the type of milk you are thinking about. Hello, good afternoon to you. Hello. Hello, good afternoon. Are you there? Okay, please do want to call back. The phone number is actually to be part of a conversation. The numbers are 0907. Hello, good afternoon to you.
Yes. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
What's your name and where you're calling from?
How are you guys doing today?
Very well, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, it's Abraham Adesanya. I'm reaching out from Witness 5. One of our sisters was coughing earlier. Hope she's better now.
So she is.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. God bless you.
Especially the dear sisters who are above the 30 we're talking about, not engaged, not even talk of, I don't want to say searching because it's not for them to search, it's for we the guys to search for them. Still looking for, the right man according to you, the way you guys put it. Is a serious matter. But my own understanding when I took my time to study the society we are, especially here in Nigeria, I don't have that. I think it's because of this because we, for a very long time, we've been in this. I don't want to just put it poverty because poverty got great. No, because yes, you cannot say to that a man getting married to another person like you getting a secure job. Not all this. What are you waiting for? You are getting to before 30. You want to see our own grandchild and all those things.
Yeah.
And Yeah, that's what they do. But as we're talking now, we have, you know, younger ones. I'm God's will, by His grace. I'm above 50 by His grace, and I'm privileged. I think at 27, 28, privileged to God mine because of, I won't say pressure, but advice. Like you're old enough, you can do this, you can do that. But at this junction, man, even my own son at 24 is still under my custody. It wasn't like that for me. At 24, of course, I'm able to do one or two things on my own.
Yourself.
So can I not advise my son of 24, who is living under me now, like, what are you thinking? Do you want to settle down? It's hard to see what is better than all those things. So I think we need to do something. Yes, getting married early is the best, especially for you, our mother. It's the best for you. It's wrong for a woman at 40 to now go through that child labor stuff. It's a difficult thing. It's something they go, you can expect.
You have it. So getting married early, having your kids early, it saves you the stress of getting married at old age and having to deal with pregnancy as from 40. You know what I'm talking about.
All right, for those who are married, did you marry because you were ready or because the pressure was real? Once again, the numbers to call are 09073530044. The other number is
09087668888.
Or the WhatsApp number is 09097054450.
You can also join the conversation live on Facebook and YouTube at Eagles TV Abuja on YouTube and on Facebook at Eagles FM Abuja.
Previously I used to feel like, oh, why am I not married? Why I wish I was married. Until I realized marriage na just cook and work. Una they work for that place. I saw a video online where one woman was like, "Oh, marriage na scam for we. Marriage no be scam. Since this month now, I never spend any of my money. Now my husband they brings money. So I think that's one of the reasons why maybe women want to even go into marriage, so they don't spend their money.
So that they can have support.
Like now, I'm thinking of how to pay rent next year. Now I will not be thinking of that if I'm married.
I think we have to pray for sweet.
Honestly,
prayers.
We need to lay hands and
you need prayers
on you. Hello, good afternoon to you.
Yeah, good afternoon, lady.
Good afternoon.
God bless you.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yes.
What's your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm Solomon from Marava.
All right, Solomon. Please go ahead.
As far as the world is concerned, this is the world, not heaven. We're not in heaven.
Okay.
We're in the world.
Okay, world. All right.
And in the world there are countries. There are also categories of problems.
Right.
And there are also various solutions to life. All right. There are some you can't imagine why they marry lately in life. Even them themselves.
They
cannot fathom.
They cannot tell why they even marry lately. You will see a man, very, very man. He has everything it takes as a man. He has been hustling in life. And the family, he cannot explain why. Sometimes he may even be the firstborn.
Okay.
And you discover that he doesn't marry in time. Either the second born or the third born, or even the fourth will even marry before him. Sometimes this life, you cannot predict it.
That's right.
Whether something is happening in the realm of the spirit, whether it's the mistake of an individual, or whether he has done something in life that affects him,
you cannot explain. Where I'm talking this thing, all this thing is coming by inspiration as Mira, I'm talking here presently. I didn't marry in time.
Okay.
I tell you the truth. I married at 54 years.
Wow, congrats.
54.
At 54. Myself, I cannot explain it. See, as I'm talking right now.
Okay.
If you call me to your radio station and I play some of my music, for you people right now. You carry hand, you put your hands on your head and ask questions. Why is it that this guy is not known as a musician in Nigeria?
Okay, because of time, let me quickly come in. You got married at the age of 54.
54.
And your wife?
I married at 54. My wife married me at 44 years.
Wow. That's amazing.
And
okay, now you're confusing us. Your wife married you at 44.
She was 44. Then he was 54.
She was 44.
Yes.
Me, I married her at 54 years. That's the gap I gave her is 10 years.
Okay. Now we get.
Wow. But as people are discussing this thing now, I look backward. She had a miscarriage of triplets. In the year 2020.
Oh God.
Now it was on 2022 she got another pregnancy that stands.
Oh, thank God.
Thank you, Jesus.
Are you hearing me?
Yes,
I married her in the
year. Where we?
I married her in the year 2018. That very year she was pregnant. But that pregnant the thing.
It didn't stay.
The thing. What word are you using?
She miscarried.
It miscarried. She got miscarried. And in the year 2020,
you think that was probably because of her age?
So I didn't understand it. I don't know. Now, in 2020, she had miscarriage of triplets. God. Until 2022, that the child came and stayed about 10 months in her belly, and she born him.
Wow.
And this boy came out successfully.
Wow.
And the boy is in the school right now.
So it's not about age.
So I myself, I cannot explain why this thing can't happen like that. I've been trying my best, hustling, doing this, all the things. But may God help us as humans.
Amen.
And then there is something I would like to say here. Please, everybody should learn lesson right now. Every youth that is growing up should stop womanizing.
Right, good man.
Let's ring bell to that.
Every youth that is growing up, if you are not ready to marry, don't go and sleep with any woman or any girl. Don't commit fornication. Don't commit adultery, because you may not know some of the things may even cause delay or problem for you in life. Let us save ourselves from some of these things. Any woman that comes to you, any woman that comes
that you are 30 as a young man, you are not married. You are not. You can't. In fact, your relationship doesn't even exceed 2 months. It's over.
You don't know. Maybe you have gone to to involve yourself with some shenges in the past. Please. And is fighting you, partaking in other families, spiritual things, ancestral causes that you don't even know. Before I turn out to preach,
womanizing does not pay. Womanizing does not pay. And as a young man, do not whatever you guys call yourself.
I think we have a message.
All right. Call us. We missed a couple of calls already.
Yeah.
I mean, we just had to listen to what the last caller had to say. Yes, we're still asking that marriage before 30. Is it a tradition or
a
societal pressure? All right. Now, some people will say that, some people are not in love, or they're just married, because they're tired of being asked questions like, when will you marry?
This year, next year.
I don't know. And then some also will say that marriage is not a race, but society has turned it into a competition.
Apart from it being a competition, themselves, from a distance, will begin to choose who they want to entangle with, who they want to mingle with,
not married,
who they want to talk to. They now places high expectations before themselves, and for as long as they keep searching, if the person that comes their way does not meet that criteria, maybe a tall, handsome guy, and all they are getting is a brief man, not sure to man know the short. Brief man with too much money and too much sense. No, it's not my spec. That is what is still keeping some of the women. It's not like they don't have men coming for them. They have men coming for them. But until they will not get to a point where they will say matchmakers. Matchmakers, that time now they don't have any problem again. Anybody can go.
All right. 09073530044. The other number is
09087668888.
Hello, good afternoon to you.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Philip.
Philip from where?
I'm calling from Guarimpa.
All right, good to have you, Philip. Are you
I can only recognize the voice of all my friends.
Yeah.
We have Holy Ray here. We've got Sweet Terry.
It's like these other voices are strange voices to me because I listen to my friend with the other guy that handles the newspaper.
UDS.
UDS.
It's all right.
These other voices are the voices of entertainment.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Philip, so let's hear from you. I asked, are you married?
I'm married.
Okay.
At what age did you get married?
But I'm married at the age of 33.
Oh,
wow.
Okay.
You married early.
Yeah.
Is that early?
For a
That's
man.
early.
For a man, that was
In
really
Nigeria,
early.
that's early.
Actually, I'm a friend and cool there. I sincerely wish I married earlier. Yeah, I wish I married at
Why?
30.
Why?
Yeah, because for me, the earlier the better. Yeah, it's good for you to marry early, especially if you are prepared for it.
Okay.
Yeah, and for me, it's not good for a man to marry when the man doesn't have a means of livelihood. Yeah, because a marriage is all about responsibility.
Right.
Yeah, as a married man, you are expected to be responsible, take care of your family, take care of your wife and your children. And other responsibilities, your relations and friends and so.
That's true.
Yeah, so marriage is all about responsibility, really, and it's not something that one should enter into inadvertently. Yeah, it's not a race, it's not a competition, it's not something to say, oh, this person has done, and so what am I waiting for? And you rush into it. When someone rushes into marriage, you can easily rush out of it if you are not prepared.
Right. But Philip, let's ask you this question. Do you think 30 is a deadline for marriage, or it's just a social illusion?
Yeah, as I said there, for me,
for your gender, it's really not, an issue, right? Because some men will say, "Oh, I'm still trying to make ends meet, so I can't settle down now." But for the ladies, for women, it's more like you are 30 and you're not married. It means you're not serious with your life. You don't have a plan for your future. So we're asking you, is 30 a deadline for marriage, especially for women, or is just a social illusion?
Okay, just as we know, the makeup of a woman is completely different from that of a man.
Okay.
Right.
And we can boldly say that women are more desperate.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that desperation stems from the fact that their flower days or flower age is there, that is staring them at the face. And that's why you see most women, once they are getting to 35, 36, 40, they are already getting agitated. Most women.
Okay.
Yeah, and for me, my advice to women is, if a woman is a woman that has character, every man, that woman will definitely, get married. But a situation where there are some women that in the act of their desperation, they will be forcing themselves onto a man. And for most men that are really reasonable, when you see a woman that is desperate, it normally paints a picture that maybe this lady has a lot of things that she's hiding, and she has a bad character. She just wants me to come and do, and let's start this marriage. But when a lady is calm, a lady has a good character or has good character, it is the character of a lady that endears such a lady to a man.
Okay.
So a lady that has crossed 30 years, my advice is just be yourself, do the best you can do, be a good girl. Don't be a girl that is everybody's girl, that you are just cheap. Any man that just say hello,
With the man will say one hello, you will say five hi.
Okay.
You know, that's the situation.
All right.
So for me, everyone has his own time. That somebody married, maybe another lady married at the age of 25, doesn't rule out the fact that every other person must marry at the age of 25. Everybody has his own time, and it's not most times it's not people that start the race that normally win at the end of the day. Now the Bible says that it's time and chance that happens to them all. So 30 is a good age, but it's not an age that nobody said that age. Yeah, I can tell you. Maybe even if the society, there's no date have been set for no age rather have been set for anybody to get married.
Okay.
Like me now, when I just got to that age that I know is the age for marriage, my body told me. And somebody like me, to the glory of God, I didn't play around with girls. There's no girl in this whole world that can say that I broke her heart. I prayed and said, ask God to show me at the right time. I want to get hooked to the right person, and God answered that prayer for me.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, so
Thank God for you.
Okay,
Thank you for
very
sharing
much
with us.
You are a good man. I mean, I love the part where he said, no girl, no lady can come out and say, you broke my heart, you're a heartbreaker.
This is not good. This is good. They can do that.
He's a good man. So the other men out there, you should learn from Mr. Philip.
Yes,
he's a good
very
man.
Important.
Hello, good morning.
Good afternoon
to you.
Good afternoon, everybody in the house.
Good afternoon.
My name is Samuel, and I'm calling from Airport Food.
All right, Sam.
Samuel,
Good to have you.
welcome.
Why are ladies not even calling?
I want to appreciate you guys
Thank you.
for every now and then bringing a very good topic to talk about. I mean, these are things that are happening around us every now and then. So thank you, all of you.
Thank
You're
you
welcome.
too.
Thank you.
By the grace of God, I am actually married.
Hallelujah.
I think 5 years counting now.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
And then it's not the 5 years that matters. All right, it can be 100 years, it can be 50 years. But what I want to tell you is that I've been around for the while because I was with my parents long enough to at least know one or two things before even getting married. And now, to the question that you asked, you say you don't know maybe if 30 is a deadline or something like that.
Yes.
Now, just like the other callers now, I mean, it's not like there's any competition or anything. It's just time. Some people might get married at maybe 25 or 23, just like the age that ladies want, and then they will not have maybe like issue. They will not have children like for a very long time. And then you see person that just get married at that 30 or 35, just give birth.
Exactly.
You don't know. Have you thought of that side of the problem, that angle of the problem? Get married and not having child. I mean, it's even worse than even getting married at 35. If you get married at 20, no, it's not a laughing matter.
No, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
If you get married at 25, and believe you me, 4 years, 5 years are not having baby, God so help you that you don't have a mother-in-law that will stand on your neck. You will say, God, I for wait till that 35 before I marry.
That's true.
So the desperation, honestly, is something that we really need to educate ourselves about. I don't know. The desperation is just way too much. Just like what one of you said in the studio, the time that they are fresh and okay, they will keep on selecting. No, this one issue is black. No, this one doesn't have a color. No, this one doesn't have this one. See, when they get to that 30-35, they put that matchmaking. And then that matchmaking, for me, for my own opinion, is one of the major reasons that we have a lot of divorce these days.
Yeah.
Because imagine matchmaking. As a matter of fact, that matchmaking, it doesn't work out. I will even say 90% is a failure. Because when you don't know somebody, how do you expect to work things out with that person?
No, I will disagree with you on that one. A lot of matchmaking relationships do work out because the matchmaking doesn't mean that you can cut. It doesn't mean that you won't study each other. There are some of them that you matchmake and it still doesn't work out. So it does.
It's 50-50.
Yeah, it's 50-50. Yeah.
The reason why I'm saying is that matchmaking most times you don't know each other, right?
Yes.
You don't know each other at all.
Yeah, somebody introduced you.
I'll tell you for a fact that nowadays the things that cause divorce marriage is there are normal things that most of our parents do handle and deal with. You understand?
Yeah.
Like for example, let me give you an example of a situation that is happening and by the grace of God I am part of the people that are handling this.
Yeah.
It's just because of the people that I'm telling you, they are up to 30 years in marriage. They are up to 30 years in marriage. As a matter of fact, they want to celebrate their 30th anniversary, and we all did the plan, we all did everything.
Yeah.
And then a suggestion came in that they should spend time, the both of them together. Just two of them, no children, no relative, nothing, just two of them. You understand? So we have to pay for a vacation of sorts like that.
Okay. Because of time, could you please wrap up your thought because of time?
We actually lost the call.
Let's take this one.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's make it quick.
Hello. Oops.
Okay, we lost that one
to call
too.
back. I mean, it's been an amazing conversation here on radio. I mean, different perspectives.
Different perspective. If it's saying our mothers were well mannered.
No, they were. If it's that
Let's
word,
take this
they
call.
were. They were
I just
actually.
hope it's a lady this time.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my Uche.
Good afternoon, Lily and Sweet Terry.
Good afternoon,
Uche.
I greet you all.
We greet you
too. Okay, Uche.
Talking about the topic.
Yes.
I want to ask you talk.
No, please go ahead.
No, you called me. Go ahead.
No, we just wanted to ask you for your opinion.
Uche, your network is very poor this afternoon.
I can hear you.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
There is nobody that set a date or year for someone to qualify for marriage. I've not seen it either in our constitution or in any constitution. And therefore, I don't think anybody should be pressured to do that.
Okay.
One of those who have decided to be in union. Some are self-made. Some are born to.
Uche, the network reception is really very poor. Is it possible for you to call back?
We can hear you, but it's very faint. Maybe you should just call us back. Maybe we'll pay bills and then come back.
Yes, we'll take this quick commercial time out. When we return, the conversation will continue. Don't forget that we are live on Facebook and YouTube. On Facebook at Eagles FM Abuja. On YouTube at Eagles TV Abuja. Yeah. Right. Do join us again.
Things they happen for our community, eh?
Now I can recoup back all the money I have spent on this annoying family.
Yeah.